students, now from today we'll start revision on all those chapters which we have already done. That is all 3 chapters. Fine. So we'll start a revision from chapter integers. So this is the first question we'll do today. That is question number 1. Find the additive inverse. Find the additive inverse. Okay, find the additive inverse. So I'm going to give you 2 numbers, that is minus 83 and number B is what? 0. Okay, so what will be the additive inverse? Okay, so additive inverse means what? So which number you have to add with minus 83 so that your result should come 0. Okay, so your additive inverse would be what? You will write like this: additive inverse of minus 83 is plus 83, isn't it? So if you add plus 83, then the result will come 0. So any number which is in the minus form, fine, that particular number additive inverse would be always in the positive. And if the number is in positive form, then the additive inverse of that number will be always in negative. Fine. So now what is the additive inverse of 0? So what we should add with 0 to get 0? 0 only. So additive inverse of 0 is 0. This is how you will answer. You have to write this word statement. Fine. So this is the first sum. Now let's move on to the second sum. Now this is another very important sum. Now subtract minus 134 from whom? From the sum of this and this. Okay, from the sum of this and this. So we have to first add this number to get the sum. So first you will do 38 plus minus 87. Okay, so the result will be what? 38 minus 87. Fine, so plus minus is minus. So you have to do minus 87 minus 38. That would be 9 and 49. That would be minus 49, isn't it? So answer will be minus 49. So from this minus 49, you have to subtract minus 134. So the required number would be minus 49 minus 134. Okay, so minus 49 minus minus will become plus 134. Now minus plus is what? Minus. So 134 minus 49 will give you what? 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It would be 85. Okay, so answer would be plus 85 as 134 is greater and is carrying plus sign. So the answer would be in the positive notation. So this is a very, very important sum, students. Okay, so now let's move on to the third important sum. Find the product. This is question number 3. This is also very important. See, the 3 numbers are given. 2 numbers are in negative notation and 1 is in positive form. So what you have to do, you have to check. If you see that all the numbers, in between all the numbers, if you see multiplication sign is there, that means you have to check that how many minus sign are there. Fine. If you see that the number of minus sign is in even form, then the answer will always come in positive. Fine. And if the minus sign are in the odd form, odd number of minus signs are there, then answer will always come in negative form. So how many minus signs are there? 1, 2. So 2 is an even number. So definitely your answer will come in the positive notation. Fine. So now you just multiply. Now after this you will have to just multiply the numbers. 6 into 6 is what? 36. And then this 36 you have to multiply with 10. Do not give this plus sign. Okay. So now 36 into 10 is what? 360. It looks very easy, but sometimes what students does is they put minus sign out. Okay, so you have to be very careful when you see that if a number of digits or numbers are given and even the minus sign are also there. So you have to just count how many minus sign are there. If the minus sign are in the even form, then the answer will always come in the positive form. If the minus sign, suppose if there would have minus sign here also, so how many minus sign? 1, 2, 3. So 3 is a what? Odd number. So the answer would have come in minus form. Okay, so for this, the answer would be 360. Now let's move on to the fourth sum. Now in the previous sum we found the product. Now this time we have to divide the 2 numbers. Now we can write these 2 numbers in the form of minus 105 by minus 21. Okay. So when you see the numerator and the denominator are carrying the minus sign, so you have to just reduce this 2 minus sign. Fine. And then you have to reduce 1 and 5 and 21. These 2 numbers can be reduced by 3. So 3 3s are 9, 3 5s are 15 and 3 7s are Now again, these two numbers has a common factor 7. So 7 1s is 7, 7 5s are 35. So your required answer is 7. So this was very important. If you see that both the numerator and the denominator carries the minus sign, then first of all you just have to reduce this to sign, and then you can proceed with the reducing part. Okay. Now let's move on to the last sum for today's session. That is sum number 5. So number 5 is simplification. Fine. So simplify. So you see that two curly brackets are given. Okay, and in between those curly bracket, one plus sign is there. So what is the first thing? You have to solve this two curly bracket first, and with this to answer, finally you have to add it. So inside the curly bracket, you see there is another bracket is there, first bracket. So you have to open this first bracket first. So minus 13, minus minus would be plus 27. Close the curly bracket. The same thing you will do with this also. So minus 25, open this first bracket. Minus minus is what? Plus 40. Okay. So now you have to solve this. Minus plus is minus 27 minus 13 would be what? 14, isn't it? Plus 14 because 27 is greater, isn't it? Now, oh, plus minus is minus. Yes, yes. Okay. Now, minus plus is minus. 40 minus 25 is what? 15, isn't it? 15. Fine. So both the numbers are carrying plus sign. So now the answer would be what? 29. So this is, though it seems to be very easy, but this is the place where most of the students does lots of silly mistakes. Fine. So that's it for today. God bless you all and take care everyone.